Guys, Cam McClellan.
Al Lewison.
Welcome to today's Wealth WOD. What are we talking about today?
Talking about cash flow properties.
Cash flow properties versus growth properties, or how they relate.
Yeah.
So, you're a big believer, Al. You've never bought into the old cash flow versus growth argument, have you?
No, I haven't. I believe all growth properties are also cash flow properties, but at times you might need to wait 2 years for them to be a cash flow property. So
maybe a couple more if the market. I mean, I've had some that sat for 4 years until I got the rents up enough to cover the difference on.
what's happening at the moment, though, is that
Happy days for investors.
all properties, all good growth properties, should be cash flow properties pretty much, because
Pretty close.
I'm hearing people getting interest rates at like 4%. So you're getting rental yields in some cases of 5%, and you're paying 4% interest, and you've already put some equity in. Guess what?
So you've got a growth property that does a bit of this. Bit of cash in the pocket.
Didn't know what you're doing there. So right now is a great time to be out buying investment properties, focusing on growth properties, but you get a real advantage that probably costs you nothing to have your property.
Yeah. Taking advantage of obviously depreciation, offset income, fantastic at this point in time. So buying, first of all, growth properties, because real wealth is determined by the bank panel valuation on your future portfolio. So if you're buying, focus solely on cash flow positive properties, you're usually buying in outer regional towns or outskirts.
Traditionally, that's what people do, isn't it?
Traditional. We went up to Maui or Morwell. Was it Maui?
We did go to Maui.
Went to Maui looking for cash flow positive properties a good 10 years ago. Went and we looked at one of those, was it 6-packs or 8-pack?
Six-pack. Yep.
6-pack, so you know the 3 units on top and 3 units in a big brown brick box.
They wanted 180,000 for the 6-pack, and it was going to be fully leased. It would have been
crazy cash flow positive.
crazy cash flow positive.
As we got up there, we drove up there for the day to have a look at it, and walked in there, and they said, well, actually, there's 2 of these that haven't got tenants at the moment. We went, oh yeah, well, still positive. That's all right. And as we're walking around, I think I'll exaggerate a bit here. It looked like an outline of a body laying on the ground, like the police put on there. But then one bloke, called him Macca, staggers in. This is about 10 in the morning. Staggers in with a Bundy can, an old black rat. So he goes, hey, Jono, who's the agent, I'm moving out at the end of the week. Yeah, right, so there's 2 vacant, now there's another one vacant, and that's a quality of tenant. So we quickly backpedaled out of there and drove back to Melbourne and started buying growth properties.
He had no teeth.
Man, I had no teeth. He's a lot worse in my mind than I think he was in the day, but...
He did have he had a black rat,
Yeah.
Jim Beam can at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. So coming back to what Al's earlier point, as an investor, I think it's absolutely awesome every time the interest rates go down. Obviously trying to drive the economy and get it going. While the majority of people might say it's terrible because prices become unaffordable because interest rates go down and the property prices go up, as an investor, that's music to my ears. Sorry, I'll bask in the growth of my portfolio, and I'll bask in the fact that they cost me very little, if not nothing, out of my back pocket.
Do you know what you're doing as a property investor? You're helping society, because you're providing housing for people who may not otherwise be able to have housing. So
you're saying the newspaper should read property investors, heroes of our nation.
Heroes of the nation, property investors providing housing for less fortunate people. So if you own investment properties, good on you.
Give yourself a pat in the back.
And if you don't, go and do yourself a community service and buy one.
There you go.
Have a good day.
Cheers, guys.